Outputting data. We can simply display data with JavaScript either for users or development purposes. We have the alert, which alerts a message or whatever you have written to the user. We also have the console, which is used to log messages. The console is the best when it comes to development. The console can display all kinds of data and also display errors for your project. Note, the console is not used to display data for the user. It's only used for development purposes. The next thing is targeting a particular element with our ID selector and displaying our data. In this case, we simply target a specific element and display our data there. Welcome back, guys. Now let's display some data with JavaScript. So now I have this simple HTML element. It's an H1 element with an ID of demo. So what we'll do is simple grab this element and change the content with JavaScript. That's modifying the element's content. So I simply come here. So we use the document.query selector to target an element. And then our element, just like CSS selectors. So our element here is an ID selector. We use the hash. So if there's a class selector, so you put a full stop. So since it's an element, it's an ID selector rather, and the ID is demo. So we simply write this. So now we have targeted our elements here. So we can simply use this inner HTML to change the inner HTML content. So if I set it equals to content change. So if I simply save this, so you get content change. So if we refresh, you still get content change. So we have changed the content from this to that. And the next way is to alert a message. So using the alert. So to use the alert, you simply type alert, then you pass your message here. So you get this alert, then you see message over here, then any. So we put our message here. Let's just use this is a simple alert message. So we have this is a simple alert message. So if I go and I'll refresh, then we'll get this alert saying this is a simple alert message. And then next, let me just comment this out. The next is the console, using the console. So use the console.log. So just like the alert, you pass your message here. So if I say this is a message, log to the console. So if I open my browser, I will not get that message unless I right click and I come to this inspect. So let's wait for some time for my console to, then I click on this console, then you get your message over here. But there's no point of logging this message to a user because you don't expect your users to come and right click and then navigate to this to just see your message. And what if the user is on mobile phone? The person will not even get this console. So this is used to handle errors and for testing purposes. So when you are developing, you use the console for handling errors and testing purposes only, and not to log messages to the user. So that's how to display messages in JavaScript.